the party which is the ruling party. First, I want to open up electoral politics for youth. So next 4 or 5 years, at least, if not more, I want to be working, creating something at the grassroots, understanding how politics works, why people elect or select someone, what are the issues that matters, and hopefully whatever little I have learned would come good in doing what I'm doing. The 3 things which I should share with you, which drives me or will be driving me going forward, other than, of course, Bihar and whatever little I could do as part of being there as set up of the party which is the ruling party. First, I want to open up electoral politics for youth. When we say youth, those of you who are from India, they know if you are in politics in India, you are youth forever. You never get out of that. So I don't mean that. I really want to open up youth for electoral politics. And I come in a minute why it is so very important and why you should take notice of this thing. The second thing which I'm passionate about is massive decentralization, which we as a country need if we want to change things. And the third thing which forms core of my agenda is allowing lateral entry in governance in India at a scale that allows thousands of people like you to come and become part of governance as per mutual requirement and convenience. So coming to the first point, why opening electoral politics for youth is important in India. A lot of us, we do not pay attention to the fact that in 1952, the first Lok Sabha, below 40 years of age, 26% MPs were below 40 years of age. In present Lok Sabha, when everyone is talking about youth, the below 40-year age MPs are 7.6%. Modi ji is proponent of youth and Rahul ji is youth. But that's not shocking. What should shock you is out of those 7.6% MPs who are below 40, 2/3 of them, precisely 67% if I'm getting the percentage right, belong to some political family or dynasty. That means, by and large, electoral politics is getting closed for people across India. In the first 3 Lok Sabhas, 52, 57, 62, we never had MPs who were above 70 years of age. In present Lok Sabha, we have close to 16% MPs who are above 70 years of age. If you marry these two, you realize that people who are getting in, they are not leaving. And even if they are leaving, they are passing the baton like relay race to their sons, daughters, wives, friends, whoever they want to. It's a dangerous thing. So I personally, when I have started this in Bihar, I have made a commitment, public commitment with, of course, consent of Nitish Kumar, who is the party head, that in next 2 years, I want to identify, work, and enroll 100,000 youth in Bihar and make them join politics. Hopefully JDU, if not JDU, even if they join some other party, I have no problem. But more importantly, I want 10, 12,000 of them to fight elections. Of course, 10, 12,000 people cannot become MLA or MPs. So when I say these many numbers, that means I am talking about the local bodies elections, which gets almost India gets 3 million people every year, or every cycle of local bodies election gets 3 million people who get elected. So a lot of us as the young people, we do not pay attention to this thing. So that's the first part, opening up electoral politics for youth and what I'm doing on that count. And I encourage questions, doubts, whatever you have on that front. The second is, as I said, massive decentralization. Since early 90s, the constitutional amendment, we have talked about Panchayati Raj, a country of size and scale of India cannot be ruled from Delhi or Patna or Chennai or Hyderabad. No matter how smart the politicians we elect, they are simply not capable to run the lives of millions and millions of people who probably they don't even see in their lifetime. So in my views, the district and below, the elected bodies at district and below should get at least 50% of the developmental budget should be spent through the elected bodies at district and below. We all talk about the fight between state and center. The real issue is why state and center together are not decentralizing power, they are decentralizing resources, ability and power for people to plan and execute what they want to do for their own lives. So this is the second part. The third part is this lateral entry. If you look at 5-6 things that you as an Indian, or we all as an Indian, we take great pride. You start with atomic energy. You look at space, Bikram Sarabhai, Homi Bhabha, Mr. Abdul Kalam. You look at Green Revolution, Swaminathan. You look at White Revolution, Mr. Kurian. You look at telecommunications, Sam Pitroda. Look at UID, much recently, Nandan Nilekani. All of them were lateral entrants. All of them were lateral entrants. If 5-6 of those people could create massive change in telecommunication, in agriculture, in space, in atomic energy, in creating identity for individuals. Imagine if 10,000 or 20,000 Indians can be allowed to come and work as part of governance setup, what it could do. It is easier said than done. This is something on which I separated from Modi, because before we started and did the campaign with him, he was votary of it. We worked together on developing something which would have set up a structure with protocol, procedures for massive lateral entries as part of governance. For whatever reason, it did not happen. Maybe primarily my own impatience. I was not patient enough to stay put, and probably as a new Prime Minister, he wanted to have more time. But that's a separate discussion. These are the three things I think as Indians, as young Indians, we should be focusing on if we ever want to change the way India is run. To my mind, these three are very, very important, if not the most important things. More youth in politics, more decentralization so that people are able to run their lives as per their requirement and wisdom. And third, allowing lateral entry so that the best talent, the brain, which India has across the globe and otherwise, they could come and become part of the governance as they could.
So let's start with the